Hi, welcome back to 8482. In this tutorial, I'll be talking about layers and showing you how layers are crucial to the organization of your work, how it'll honestly make your life much easier. And I'll also be showing you how to move around the layers, change the names, selecting, removing them from your view, and much more. So let's get started. So we can find our layers on the right side of our screen. There's properties and then our layers panel. So you can see here that I already created certain layers. I have already named them. You have closed eye, open eye, black background, and then this fourth layer. Now this fourth layer is the template that I used to draw over to create these eyes, which it's a template that I drew on paper because I like drawing on paper first, and then from paper I transfer to online. So I'll show you how you'll be able to see all of this, because right now you can't see the template because it's at the bottom of the hierarchy of the layers. So there's a whole hierarchy in layers. The green layer, so the colors here on the side just differentiate each layer from each other when you select them. So if we go ahead and open the closed eye layer, you'll see that it's all in green. And if we select one, so we can select the layer with one of these, circles on the side, or you can just directly select it here, you'll see that the selection line is green. However, if we do that with open eye, it's blue. The black background, it's purple. Now the closed eye layer is above of the open eye layer. So if I go ahead and select all of the closed eye layer, so I can go ahead and select all of the paths of this layer by clicking here, clicking shift and clicking all the way down. It'll select all of it. And if I drag it on to the other layer, it'll go directly on top. So that shows you which one is on top of the other. Now, if you want to change that, if you want to do some layers or some juxtapositions and want to change that order, you can just click and drag, and that will go on top. Now, if you click and drag and you put it on top, it will go inside the other layer. So it'll confuse. You'll lose the other layer. So just refrain from doing that. Be sure to put it on top or at the bottom, unless if you want to merge both layers, so it's easier to just copy and paste the paths from one layer to the other. So for example, if I want to put this layer in open eye, I'll just copy everything, do Command C, Command V, and then just drag everything to this layer, and you'll see that it will automatically change color and also move to the top. However, I don't want that, so I'm going to go ahead and delete that. Now, sometimes you want to work on some layers. However, for example, in this case, there's a black background, right? That's underneath these two top layers. And let's say, I want to drag and select, but I can't because I'm selecting the black background. But I don't want to select the black background. So in these cases, you want to lock these layers so that they're just locked in place. Now you can do that by clicking the lock square. So it's right by the eye you have here, the toggle vision. As you can see, the template is locked. It's usually the templates are always locked because, you're usually drawing over them. So you want them to not be moving around as you're drawing on top. And in this case, I'm going to want to lock the black background for me to be able to select these two. Another way for you to be able to lock is using the shortcut Command 2, and that will lock the layer that you want to lock. For you to unlock that layer, you can go to Command Option 2, and that will unlock all layers that are locked. However, you can see that that doesn't affect the locks on the property. It's a different type of locking. So because, for example, the command type is if you go on object, that's background, object, lock selection, That's Command 2. You can see here. And now if you want to remove the layer from view, but not necessarily delete the layer, you can just click on the toggle view, the eye here on the side. Now the template doesn't have an eye, it's just a different toggle mode, as it's a template. So that does the same thing. A lot of times that's useful, right? Because for example, if I want to keep on using the template, I can just toggle the black background out of view and use my drawn template without having to do enormous changes. Well, I hope you enjoyed this quick tutorial. If you have any questions whatsoever, comment them below. If you have any feedback, any requests for specific tutorials, we welcome them. And yeah, I hope this helped. Please subscribe to 8482 to stay updated to our tutorials. And I hope you have a wonderful day.